Your aid to the Karja Sundom in these times of strife is appreciated. That's the official response. I'd say... I can tell you've done the work by the look on your face.
2 of them got themselves killed. The other... welcome to fight to the end.
They would have found death with or without you. Taken others with them.
That's what I told myself.
Smart girl. Doubt we'll meet again, so... go in light.
Oh, Mother, continue to embrace us and protect us. We have been doing well. All the way through here. We've done as much as I can tell around the embrace. We've done most of what we needed to do around here. Now, when we were in, where was it? Bright Market, we were told of a lovely little place down at the Dusk Mesa for us to go and check out. So that is what we're going to do now. Because I'm curious of what that is. What I will do quickly is go into resistance potions because I'm all out of resist freeze because I used a whole load of them. Okay, so we've got 8 to them. I'll go right up to full. Need some more freeze rhyme root. I think it's 3 of them. Anything, I'm trying to keep all the fatty bones. Yeah. Yeah, definitely might need this. I'm seeing the lights over there, so that could be machines, so still always on the lookout for stuff on the old compass here, because I've only just recently learned that things show up on the compass when you're looking for them. There's a guy back.
Can't be too prepared.
Cool. This is stalker territory as well. I do not like stalkers. I hate buybacks, but I hate stalkers even more. Also, that thing is not bothered by me anyway, so which is good. Okay, there's a merchant right here. Now, can I get? I thought I killed enough Snapmaws. I thought I had a Snapmaw heart. So I can't get it yet. Damn it. That's the one I'm thinking about doing. If I come across another Stormbird, which I know I have to... What's that?
That'll help.
What's that? I got a bad feeling I'm being stalked. Up there. Let's just say I have this feeling I am being stalked by something. Is that better back? What do I need for the rest of my pouches? Fish skin. Oh, I can make that one. Nice. Oh. Fish skins. And basically fish skins, so come across any fish, I'm shooting them. Nope. Let's come back to that. Should want to be that. Thank you.
Never know when I might need these.
I really do miss having a mountain. Oh, I just got a bad feeling.
Dusk Mesa. Now I need to find someplace too high to reach, if I'm to believe anything Frenon said.
Yeah. Turkey.
There's definitely something up there.
There's a nice round chest. Here we go with some more climbing. Oh, maybe not. This way. This way? Have I gone the wrong way? No? Okay, so we're going up here.
And it's empty.
Spear girl!
Of course.
You found it. The perfect location for an ambush. Now throw down that magnificent spear and we'll let you live.
You've obviously heard of me. You know what I'm capable of. Why do you think this will turn out well for you?
I like the odds. Get her!
Why do I bother?
Ooh, hello.
This shot's for you!
Okay. You want to do this? Okay, you really want to do this?
On me! Take back the fight!
You do this? I don't know you reserve these for machines, but if you want to do this, you know.
Flank them!
Okay. Just sit down, please.
Join me! Take cover!
Just go my health back.
You're not walking away from this!
There's them. You've got Sonic Defenders. come on. What?
Get ready for...
Come on. You're down.
That's the last of them. But Fernand ran off.
Okay.
Right to the Meridian docks, I'll bet.
Well, whichever way, I'm going back to Meridian anyway. I'd rather use that to get my health back. Thank you. Should have known that was a trap.
Helpful.
Yes, helpful indeed. Should have known. Tell me about a very good place. Maybe use my bloody fire arrows, huh? Okie dokie. So, he's apparently made a run for the Meridian village. Let us go and say hello. So we can go and beat his ass. Let's do that. Right.
There's a guard under the last king. Far cry from those days.
Erend. That's a bit. Erend. Smile over and in. There you are. Hi.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Come here, you big fool.
Let me in!
Oh, Fernand. Our deal is off.
Oh, it's you. How about a new deal? You could just cut off my finger, or my hand, or my left arm, but that's my final offer.
I'd rather cut your head off. Spread the word about me.
Tempting, but I want you to spread the word to all your crooked friends. Me and my spear are off limits from now on.
I can do that. What should I tell them?
Just
Tell them how you barely escaped with your life. Get creative. You're good at that. I don't want to have to come find you again.
Understood. You won't hear from any of us ever again.
I'd better not.
Good. Because if you do, I will have Erend, who's in a really peed off position right now, and he will come and smack you down. Idiots. Thinking they could take on the almighty Aloy. What are they thinking? Jeez. Right, we now need to go to the Palace of the Sun. Gotta keep an eye out for certain stuff. A campfire. Okay. Use a good event, might as well. See if for a purpose this time. fast travel like that. Right, ambassadorial duties again. I'm hoping I won't need to change. I do love it when that happens. I think they can get the better of me and basically I come out on top. Okay, almost there.
Oseram are hardly better than Nora. They live among piles of scrap from the old ones.
Alright, who said that? I do not like people slagging off the Oseram and the Nora at the same time. Did I miss any? Hang on. Do I have any collectibles that can be handed in? Just the set one of the cups.
Amazing. Don't
Was it
let your
you?
guard down.
Yeah, that was...
Yes. I remember you. Did you find the vessels I seek? Yes, yes. Trade quickly. I have work to do.
I think it was you, wasn't it? It is. Pharaoh set complete.
I will leave you to the hunt. Be sure to delve into the ruins.
I will,
Yes.
don't worry about me.
You look capable. You might do.
Right, what did he get? Oh my goodness, all this lot. Okay, let's have a look. This mods really. Go to level 1. Ones we can't actually get, can we? I don't know when I'll need those. Oh, all green mods. That doesn't. And
Come here if you will.
nope, don't worry. Something over here. Aha! So the rumors are true. The liberation. No wonder I wasn't finding anything. I was looking in the wrong way. The liberation of Meridian. On official account, as scribed by the reckoners of the Sun Priest and marked with the emblems of truth by exacting Varan, who witnessed these events. In the 21st year of the 13th Sun King Duran's reign, that twilight time of his madness, the Sun King's own favoured heir was put to death. Wow. Own favoured heir? He put him to death? Jeez. The Radiant Cataman's crime was to demand an end to his father's acts of bloodshed, which we read was in the Sun Ring over something, if I remember rightly. And his sacrifice set that end in motion. Duran's second heir, the Radiant Avad, fled Meridian at dusk with his honour guard, soldiers loyal to him over the Sun King. All night they travelled northwards, knowing that come the dawn they would be branded as traitors and marked for death. So it was that when Duran made that proclamation, they had already travelled far, and in time they did reach the edge of the Sundom and crossed into Oseram territory. For Avad was canny and planned to negotiate terms with the Oseram. He knew he had an ally among them, Ursa. Ursa was an ally? I remember that bit. A fierce Oseram warrior with whom Avad had a long and unusual history. 2 years earlier, Ursa had been brought to Meridian as a captive, destined for sacrifice. But she survived the Sun Ring, killing 2 Kestrels by her own hand. She was strong then. Kestrels were done in the sand blasting, if I remember rightly. Thus did she earn the honour of being made a palace slave, and in this role came to know Prince Avad. A rare friendship was formed, and Avad conspired to free his friend, who returned at once to the Oseram homeland. Now desperate for allies, Avad sought out the Oseram he had helped to free. Ursa had ties to the warlords and freebooters, who resisted the Red Raids. With Ursa's might and Avad's keen strategy, they could raise a warband and move to overthrow Jiran. As the rightful heir to the throne of the sun, Avad hoped to inspire many of his people to rebel, so sparing Meridian from a drawn-out war. And it worked, apparently. After months of preparation, Avad and his allies crossed the border and marched to Meridian. As word of their advance spread, many Karja soldiers fled back to the city, laid down their arms, or even joined the liberators. That's a good thing to do. Yet wise Avad knew that Jiran's faithful would defend Meridian to the last man, even sacrificing the lives of its citizens, if it would hold the holy city against siege. He found kestrels and city guard already setting on the walls, ready to face arrow and shot, but Avad's Oseram allies had brought new weapons never seen beneath the sun. Thundering cannons strong as machines. Avad permitted them to fire their salvos on the outer walls, bringing many defenders down with great carnage. As the smoke cleared, the liberators attacked in 3 groups. One scaled the walls beneath the Temple of the Sun, another took to the aqueducts of the palace, while the main force overcame the barricaded city gates with cannon fire. These were the final blasts fired at the holy city, as Avad forbade any further destruction. I can understand that. In the streets, too many scenes of brutality and chaos played out to recount. Among the terrible miasma of blood and smoke, the sun-ringed slave pits were opened and hundreds spilled out, desperate to escape. Many of Jiran's supporters seized their chance to flee with this flood of unfortunates. The day had turned, and seeing his forces much reduced, the Sun King Jiran ordered his trusted kestrels to take Itamen, his sole remaining heir from the city. Oh, Itamen is sole remaining heir. And something tells me he is in charge of the Shadow Karja. If he's still alive, that's him. Helis, Terror of the Sun, cleaved a path through Meridian from east to west, striking down all in his way, ally and foe alike. The savagery of Helis and his kestrels could not be matched, and so it was that Itamen, his mother, the Dowager Queen Nasadi, and the High Sun Priest Bavas escaped. So Queen Nasadi and Itamen, with the Terror of the Sun Helis, all escaped. Okay, so I'm thinking they are still alive and they are in charge of the Shadow Karja. And the cultists as well, going after Aloy. They are one and the same, I think. Avad confronted Jiran in his solarium. He had hoped his father would answer for his crimes honourably, but seeing this could not be so. With great anguish he struck him down. As the murder of a true Sun King is an unthinkable act, and surely would plunge the world into shadow. Jiran's death proved that the Sun had renounced his legitimacy. Yes, Sun had turned to shadow on the throne of Meridian, and it was Avad's life that drove the shadow out to the west, where it remains to this day. So was the cycle of things corrected in this, the first year of the reign of the 14th Sun King, the Radiant Avad. So, if I'm right, where we found that outpost out here, I'm thinking out this way, out here, basically, Derval is, I think, as well. He's out somewhere out here. But we've got Itamen, the Shadow Queen Navadi, the Sun Killer Blokey, whatever his name, Terror of the Sun, Helis, is out here somewhere, and that right there, Kestrel's Perch, was just a little outpost. An outpost that's something down around this area. Oh dear, that's one of those rock things, isn't it? I'm thinking they are around this area somewhere. There may be a corrupted zone up there, but that's what I'm thinking. They are around here. I mean, there is a little bit of territory over here and up in here. I don't know about that area. I mean, I think apparently that is... there was a metal flower up there. That was at that Stormbird site. I did not like that Stormbird the last time. That's right next to it. I didn't get that metal flower whilst I was up there. Well, what we'll do then is if there's a metal flower still up there, I'm gonna go. There's a banana thing there as well. It was hard enough trying to get over here. So I went across that way up to the northeast, up towards here. There's Pitchcliff. Right, if I can get up in there and not alert that Stormbird if it's back there. Because the last time I did that, I ended up with me almost dying. I figured out I needed a better.
It's not what I imagined when I was a boy, but it's decent work keeping the city safe.
I did not see this one. The Mad Sun King. The reign of the Mad Sun King. Be warned, reader, that as a true account of the Mad Sun King Duran's acts, these glyphs are blotted in blood. Truly, the savageries committed can barely be recounted. So pray to the cleansing sun for yourself and teller of these tales. You will learn of the grievous wounds inflicted on foreign lands in the reaping of sacrifice. The Red Raids, apparently we heard about them. For the Mad Sun King would order a whole generation cut from each village, so they might more willingly supply sacrifices and be harder pressed to field fighting men on the next raid. Yeah, we heard about that in Bright Market. Utaru, who sought to appease with gifts of grain, was slaughtered in such number that upon the following harvest, the maize grew black and blue with the blood of the dead. Oh my goodness, were they even still alive? Must be very few left then. Trying to rebuild their tribes? Against the Oseram, the terror of the sun piled the corpses of their falling up to the walls of their villages, so his kestrels might clamber upon the dead to enter. Wow. And in the valley of the barbarian Nora, we're not barbarians! Terrors of the savage east. Each savagery ensued that the trees were drooped with corpses hung as grim warnings. Yes, but we didn't listen, did we? Should you wish to read of the Mad King's depredations against his own people, your curiosity will not go unsated. Within are accounts of the deaths of these sentenced to the Sun Ring. Listed in such detail, you might think it reported by their own chattering skulls, once piled outside the city gates. My goodness. Nor will you find a more harrowing account of his massacre of the Hunter's Lodge. Reading these accounts, you might imagine yourself among its brave hawks, as they fought to the last, bloodying the sand from dawn till dusk, or perhaps in the crowds as the loose behemoths careened through the stands with the crashing of wood and bone. Yeah. All this crazed bloodletting did the Mad Sun King take in with his pitiless gaze. Indeed, he would not even look away from the goring of his own son in that ring of death. Yes, fair-haired Cadaman. Cadaman of the dawn's rising. So degraded and doomed for the crime of standing against his father. Apparently he was a very righteous man, and very well revered, and favoured by the Sun King. Mad Sun King, I'll rephrase that. Such a true and complete account of the Mad Sun King's Duran. Mad Sun King Duran's miseries. That's a tongue twister. Miseries cannot be found in the history annals of heard from the reckoners of the Sun Priests. It is with a heavy heart that I scribe these events, leaving out no shocking detail, but my debt is to history and to you, brave reader.
Nothing like sipping a drink and strolling along the vistas, listening to street performers.
So, I went round here and did not even see that one or that one. How many more have I just gone running straight past?
There are no shadows under the noonday sun. Words to live by.
Avad? Hope you troops are true, Karja, because I don't want to start having to fight you.
couldn't imagine living anywhere else.
Okay, so there's no nobles here.
I've sent a messenger to the claim to let everyone know.
If there's anything you or your clan need for her arrangements, you need but ask.
There'll be time for all of that later.
Aloy.
Yes. About.
I'm glad you're back. I'm at a loss about Ursa.
Yeah.
To learn she lives, then lose that hope, seems cruel.
She wouldn't want us to waste time talking. She'd want us to find Dervahl. She said he raved about smoke darkening the sun. Tell him what you found in his papers.
A letter. It mentioned a shipment of blaze being sent to a warehouse here. Only, it wasn't addressed to Dervahl. The name was Erend Forgeman. Does that mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar. Yes, a landlord. The Oseram have been buying up buildings across the city, including one under that name. Let me think. It's by the edge of the mesa, near the temple. It used to be a shop, but it could serve as a warehouse. If Dervahl used the name as an alias to buy it, he might even be there now.
I'll round up my men.
I'll meet you there.
Erend, wait. Remember that no one hates Dervahl more than your own tribe. The clans would give up much to obtain him.
Take him alive? So you can haggle over him? You can't be serious.
Our security depends on keeping the peace. If the opportunity presents itself, take him alive. Consider that a command.
Erend.
Aloy, a moment, please. When we spoke, Erend didn't wish to dwell on the details of Ursa's death. Understandable, of course.
But you want to know.
But now that they've been left to my imagination, those details are all I can think about. You were there. Did she suffer?
She thought of you.
She wasn't worried about her pain. She was worried about her brother. And she was worried about you.
Thank you, Aloy. I suppose I needed to know I was as much on her mind as she is on mine. Find Dervahl and bring him before me. He will answer for his crimes.
Okay. I'll do my best. I'll see whether I can stay Erend's hand, but I'm going to give no guarantees. Because knowing the way he's going to be out for vengeance and blood. Well, if we're going into combat, I'm going to go to the Storm Ranger. It's only fitting. I'm fighting on behalf of all Oseram and Karja combined. And in the name of Ursa. What was that? Didn't know you were here. I missed that.
It's always the ones you least expect.
I have a matter of grace and beauty I would like to discuss with you.
We've already spoken. Are we going up towards the Hunter's Lodge? Where's the lodge?
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosy.
You again. Yeah.
Can I interest you in a reasonable share of a lucrative opportunity? You'll sell me their services. No questions asked on my part.
Soldiers await orders just inside the main gate in Palace Square. Better here than on the battlefield.
Able-bodied adventurers,
okay.
Preferably with no friends or family. But I'm not choosy.
Alright. How much do I want to go in here, that? What do you got here?
This is the place?
Really?
You home, Dervahl? I got a surprise for you!
That was quite weak. Wait. There's Blaze.
Or he has a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb? Doesn't look too big.
Big enough to kill us.
Alright. I'll shut up.
Yeah, I would, because I got a bad feeling there's lots more of it upstairs.
It's a bomb, all right. Well crafted.
Chemicals. Iron copper chemical explosion. Explosive secured with touch-sensitive detonator.
Something's dripping from the ceiling.
Traces of rust may have leaked from a metal container. Finally found. Do I go upstairs? Or do I? Oh boy. Erend, do not follow me, you dumb schmuck.
That's a lot of blaze.
If that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be just what Dervahl promised. Smoke will darken the sun. As the city goes up in flames, there's gotta be a way to stop it.
The hell is up with my eyes? That was... Let's go off here quickly. I'm gonna... Devil, what the hell are you... The Erend...
So, is that thing gonna go off?
Not yet. I am worried it is going to go off. It's touch sensitive. It looks like it's got one of those. Around here.
If I try to take it apart, a booby trap will set it off.
Okay. Sometimes it's up here.
If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller.
The thing is, I'm not a big fan of bombs. Especially being near them.
Well, why are you up here then, you empty brain? Is there a way... up and around, maybe? How do we... I can't pull out my bow, so...
It looks like a wooden bracket. Not very strong.
Okay. Push the blaze out the window. Okay. Come on, Erend.
Help me push this out.
Okay. Brute force, I'm good at that. What'll it do?
Save the city, I hope. But when the blaze falls, run for it. Because the booby trap on the bomb downstairs is gonna get set off.
Will we survive?
Probably not. Now push.
Not words, I really need to be here. Oh my goodness. Ow.
We did it! Dervahl's best shot, and Meridian's still standing.
This isn't over. Dervahl said he'd make a VOD watch.
No way. To do that, he'd have to get into the palace, and that's too heavily guarded.
Get back there, just to be sure. I'm gonna look around. Maybe Dervahl's men left something behind when they planted that bomb.
I got it. Don't worry. He tries for the palace. He's finished.
Why are there all these nobles looking around?
Quick! Throw water on it before it sparks another explosion!
Boot tracks, with just a bit of blaze in them.
Alright.
I'm
I'm coming, Dervahl.
Can I interest you in a reasonable share of a lucrative opportunity?
And set up a bucket line!
Why do I not like that guy? He worries me.
You'll like what I have to say. I promise.
What happened?
Haven't heard a blast like that since the liberation.
Let's have a chat. No,
Yes.
a colorful discussion.
There's smoke rising from the edge of the mesa. Are we under attack?
It's fine. It's fine. Just somebody trying to get revenge on the Sun King of
The
Art.
tracks lead inside. Another one of Dervahl's hideouts.
Get some good now. Don't worry about.
This must be where Dervahl assembled the detonator. He tunneled through the wall.
Oh crap! Let's just go and check upstairs just in case. And make sure I haven't missed anything. I think I had. There's nothing in it to reveal. A stormbird. And nobody
Dervahl did find a way into the palace.
This way, not that way. Okay. Is that Dervahl?
Dervahl.
He knows you're there. And he's got sonic deafness, damn it. Up, one down. Alright, down. Up. Right. Okay, they found a way across.
Wish I could.
I've been seen.
Yep, you have.
Oh!
Yeah. Proving rather effective.
Keep that for later.
Yes, I don't need it. Okay. Where are you, Dervahl, you absolute a-hole? There's no way I wasn't going to be spotted coming in there, so... This was going in through the aqueduct. That's rad. Damn it! He's got them.
Look at you, Avad. The wriggling runt of a maniac king. You robbed me of my right to kill your father, so I'll have to settle for you. I'm going to enjoy watching the Karja burn, even more because you'll be watching with me. Say goodbye to Meridian, Avad. Breathe in the stench, and choke on the ashes. Something's wrong.
Hi.
It didn't... I didn't hear anything.
There's a bit of smoke rising from the mesa's edge.
No! It should be a firestorm, not some belch from a charcoal burner!
Okay, so we've got the sonic equipment in our ears, so we're good. Okay, you guys good? Right, that sonic device that was heard. You just get your hearing back when you can.
What's this? Oh. You must be the Nora who bushwhacked my camp.
And disabled your bomb.
Did you now? Well, bomb or no bomb, I'm gonna splatter that throne with blood. First yours, then Avad's.
He's got a sonic weapon as well, like me. A tear blaster.
Hostile spotted.
Can we finish this? I've got a sun god to kill. I've led an army. Killed kestrels and ravagers. A savage is nothing.
You're not doing very well then. Hi.
It's not over yet, Nora.
Well.
Any good Oseram tinker will tell you. Always have a third plan.
Green hawks. Great, I hate this.
I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more in the way.
Get down! You've taken two. That one's down, okay. Okay. love this thing.
It's down.
Wow, this is really difficult. Problem is, I'm in the in the face. Sit down. I so love this thing. This has become one of my favourites now. This thing, this one. Hang on, I'm just going to go through all of these and get my loot. There's a supply package there. Is that all of them? Or not? Oh, we gotta get back up. Okay, that was a fight. Actually, that fight went a lot better than the
meat.
sword. Yeah, so it's good meat. Right. Derval. Hi, how are you? Erend?
As much as I wish Ursa was here to kill you, I don't mind doing it for her.
Go ahead. I'm not afraid. Except that knowing you, Erend, you'll screw it up!
Well, do it, Erend. Do it!
I know what you are afraid of. Going back to Mainspring in chains. Every clan in the claim wants you dead. And they know how to make it hurt. They'll even bid for the privilege.
It's just like you to get someone else to do your killing.
Shut up! You're at the Sun King's mercy now.
Oh no. Well done, Erend. Well, that went a lot better than I thought. The Sundom continues to fight again. Right, let's have a chat. Oh, wait a minute. Where's Derval? I'll talk to him first. Alright, back in the mic. I'm going to go and talk to Derval first, because that's one person I really want to talk to first. Back ambassadorial duties again. I am an ambassador for the Nora.
Always the one you least expect that cause you trouble.
Who's causing trouble? Causing no trouble? Saving your asses. What was the prison?
Could you spare a moment to speak of the finer things?
And these people don't even know a thing.
Peaceful day.
This way. Yes, mate. This way. Terrible.
Come to gloat, Nora. Well, as you can see, I'm busy.
Okay.
I get it. You want to rub it in? Well, it's not working.
Is it not?
Ha ha! It's funny to pester the tinker in the cage. What a laugh. You think that bit of scrap on your brow makes you smart? I'll bet you couldn't have taken apart my bomb without it. Think I'm done? Think again. I've gotten out of worse scrapes. While the lunkheads in Mainspring dither over how to kill me, I'll dig myself out. Just you wait. When I get out of here, I'm gonna plant a thunderjaw lure in your bedroom.
I don't go to bed.
Gotta admit, it burns me that a savage tracked me down. Most Nora get confused by anything more than 2 sticks and a string.
Oh, that's how much you know.
Don't you have something better to do? Like choke on a lance horn?
No.
You think that spear of yours is so fancy, but I could craft it blindfolded during a quick nap.
Okay.
Riding machines. Am I supposed to be impressed? Get one to serve me lunch, then I'll take notice. You're like a burr in a boot, you know that? Just so irritating.
That's the whole point.
Hammer to steel. I hate you.
Good.
Someday, I'm gonna build a machine with the specific purpose of pulling your braids out.
By that point, you might need a haircut anyway.
By the great flaming forge, just leave me alone, Red.
No. Oh, you're finally shutting up. Thank you.
A fine day ahead.
That was pleasant. Just one way to make it annoying enough for him to have a lovely day in the cages.
Let's have a chat. No, a colorful discussion.
My duty is to grip. You guys stop coming to attention, please? You're aggravating. Can somebody come and clear this up when... Oh, there you are, Erend. Sorry. Running right past him.
Aloy. I was just thinking about Ursa. She would have killed Dervahl on the spot. I know it. That's why she went out to meet him in the first place, to put him down. But she also told me to grow up. I gotta admit it burned a little when she said that, but I'm trying to take it to heart. And I guess growing up means putting what you should do in front of what you want to do. Right?
You're asking me? I'm pretty sure you're older.
Yeah, but I don't act like it, do I?
Nope.
You did with Dervahl.
Don't give me too much credit. Part of me still wants to wait for a quiet moment and wring his neck.
Yeah, but you won't. Because you're a good captain.
Come on, stop. You're gonna make me tear up.
That's the whole point. What now?
So, after all this, what's next for Erend Vanguardsman?
Heading back to the claim for a while. I'll get in touch with my clan and we'll lay Ursa to rest properly.
Yes.
Like how she would have wanted. And by that I mean less chit-chat, more drinking.
Yep. Sounds good. Dervahl, what's gonna happen to him?
What do you think the Oseram will do to Dervahl?
First off, they'll argue about it for a long time. But whatever they come up with, it won't be quick. I can live with that. In fact, I might just drop by his cell under the sun ring to remind him what's coming.
Oh, I've already done that. I just peed him off.
Well...
I know. You gotta go. Killers to track, machines to master. All before breakfast. You know what?
Yeah.
When we met, I thought I was a big shot talking to a pretty girl hidden away in the middle of nowhere. Now I see that I was just lucky to get a minute of your time. Try not to forget about me while you're out there changing the world.
I'll always have a minute for you. Maybe even 2.
2? Huh. Well, she likes me.
I thought she did. I always knew that he had a thing for her. King Avad.
Aloy, to say you have my gratitude feels woefully insufficient. You saved my life. You saved Meridian.
Still my job.
And because of you, there will be justice for Ursa's murder. We can mourn her knowing the truth, without painful uncertainty. It's hard to imagine where we'd be without you. And I don't want to try. I hope you will consider staying in Meridian.
Wow. Give me a place to bed down. I will definitely do it. What about you and Ursa? No, she's gone.
Were you and Ursa... you know...
I suppose it's obvious how I feel... how I felt about her. She didn't just give me advice. She gave me strength. But we couldn't be together. Relations between the Karja and Oseram and Meridian were unsteady as it was.
Really?
The union of the Sun King and an Oseram warrior would have led to open revolt in the city. And probably war with the clans.
Wow.
Did anyone know?
Only one. Dervahl. He wanted Ursa, but she rejected him. And so jealousy became yet another of his hateful motivations.
I knew it. The jealousy of 2 ending factors. He was not allowed to kill the Mad Sun King, and he was jealous of Avad and Ursa. He wanted her all for himself. What's going to happen to Dervahl now? Hopefully he's going to be sat in a sonic cage where he will be painfully sonicked for the rest of his life.
What exactly will happen to Dervahl?
For now, he'll languish in one of the old cells under the Sun Ring here in Meridian.
Ooh.
As for what happens after we negotiate his extradition to Mainspring, I don't want to think about it. My father was very creative when it came to inflicting suffering. But some Oseram devices surpass even his imaginings.
Ooh. Oh. Oh.
What a waste. Dervahl is a brilliant man. I wonder what he would have accomplished if it weren't for my father's cruelty.
He sounds very ingenuitive and very constructive, so he could have been good, but instead he was turned down the path of darkness. Staying?
Why do you want me to stay in Meridian?
Well, I would think that would be obvious.
Not to me.
Huh. Well, to start with, you kept the city from going up in flames. You were strong, shrewd, and capable. I could use someone like you at my side.
She needs to go her own way.
Thank you for the offer, but I don't think either you or I are ready for that. At least, not yet. I've got a long way to go before I find what I'm looking for, and it's gonna take me far from Meridian.
Of course. I didn't mean to presume. You are your own woman, just as Ursa was. But please, remember that you're always welcome here. I hope that today is just a sunrise for us. Not a goodbye.
Well, on that night, goodbye.
It's time for me to go.
Of course. I hope you find what you're after, Aloy. And if need be, I will come to your aid. As sure as the sun's rising.
Well, definitely need people to be ready at my side. In the battles to come. If we can get the Oseram, which I think we have got the Oseram, and the Karja to back me up in the final fight when it comes, then that's going to be a good thing. I think that will be one of the final things we need to do. And you know something, on that note, this is going to be a long run. We're going to go back to the claim. And we are going to have a quick word with Rust. I feel it's time to do that. I mean, we've just done a pivotal moment. We can go back there and say hello to the old goat. I'll be back when we get there.
I think he built all this alone. So many memories. It's not home anymore. Not without Rost.
Yes.
There's nothing for me here anymore.
There is. I need to do something because going back to a grave is a good thing. And also you get a lot of healing stuff, which is something we need. And somehow I knocked that over without even...
The snow's got a bite out here.
Yes. There's nothing like coming back. Say hello.
Hi, Rost. I'll just take this off. Don't want him listening in.
Whoever him is.
Hi, Rost. I'm back. It's been a while. I found Olin. Made him tell me everything. Which was a lot. The killers are some kind of cult. The Eclipse. Their leader, Helis. He's the one who killed you. When you stopped from killing me. Olin said they worship some kind of devil named Hades. A buried shadow, whatever that means. They're raising ancient machines from the ground. Corruptors. And that's gotta stop. Olin said I could learn more about the woman I look like in the ruins at Maker's End. As for Olin, I spared him. I know he deserved to die, but his hand was forced. After I saved his family. Innocents who got dragged into this. Like me. And you. Olin said I could learn more about the woman I look like in the ruins at Maker's End. As for Olin, I spared him. I know he deserved to die, but his hand was forced. After I saved his family. Innocents who got dragged into this. Like me. And you.
Time for me to leave now, Rost.
Well, I should be on my way to Maker's End. Until next time.
You know something? I am going to... I'm thinking about popping up to... Yeah, where was the... Mother's Heart, was it? Or was it Mother's Watch? Or was it Mother's Cradle? I might just quickly pop up to all three of the mothers' embrace and see if I can't find any of the elders, just to have a quick word with them. Because I know I'm going to need to. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to run there, but you're not going to see me do it, so I'm going to take a quick breather and I'm going to go the old-fashioned route. Because I think it's time they got filled in on what's been happening. And if I can, do some fishing.
The scrapes.
It's a perversion
Mother's heart.
Hate made real.
Seems so empty now. Everyone who can has gone to the mountain.
Yeah. See if I can find any of the...
Corrupted? Oh, no.
I can find any of the...
The corruption till the last of us is fallen. I fear that time will come too soon.
All Mother has forsaken us. We cannot hope to be saved.
No, she hasn't.
Perhaps even the world. Oh, Mother, forgive us.
I can't
remember us.
Corrupted machines. It's a perversion of nature. Hate made real. It is the end of the Nora. Perhaps even the world. Oh, Mother, forgive us. Remember us.
Wow.
Oh, Mother.
They're really giving up.
Those who have fallen.
Why are they giving up? They're really giving up now, and that's not something I really want to be hearing. Alright, so we're not here. There's nobody really here to talk to. I need to go to... I think... to Mother's Watch. So let's pop over there.
Embrace. What hope do the rest of us have?
What? I can't get back in? How do you... I will report in. Are they not open until we conclude? So we can't get back in, I'm guessing, until we've concluded what's happening. Okay, so I can't go in there. Let's pop over to Cradle. This place is empty. Is there nobody here? There's nobody here. Okay, so Deadly Scan, I've got to gather a Stormbird trophy, but I need a Snapmaw heart for a tool I'm going to be needing. But a cap, that's still looking for that. So I'm thinking we go to Maker's End. And that is 4,600 steps away from us. Where is the nearest? So if I can get a Strider, I can then kind of put myself northbound. I'm not going to take out any more corrupted zones yet. So if I pop to there, go north from that point. The storyline with Ursa and Erend and Dervin, that was awesome. I actually loved it.
A fork. This must be where Nassan was supposed to check in.
Really? Already done that bit. Well, that worked. Just wasted ammunition. Oh, of course it. Yep, okay. Yes, what really helped me there, I think, was I threw one of these freeze bomb down, and it really did actually help me. I think I may have just peed off the locals. Scrappers.
Can stop tensing up.
Okay. Looks like they picked up on my accidental discharge of my weapon. So I'm going northbound. Hopefully they can't see me from over there. I hope not. Scrapper right there. So it looks like
Maker's End. Not much farther now. Olin said he found an image of the woman I resemble on an ancient device. If she's my mother, why would there be traces of her all the way out here? So far from Noraland. I don't get it. Who is she?
Her name is Elizabeth Sobek.
You! Spying through my focus again? Well, go on. What do you know about her?
Stay on your present course, and before long, you'll know her as well as I do. Maybe better. But be wary. Maker's End is crawling with Eclipse troops. To help you deal with them, I've left some useful equipment just outside the ruins. Your focus will show the location.
Okay.
Who is he and how does he know these things? He said Elizabeth Sobek. What kind of name is that?
Well, it's a very nice name actually, but Elizabeth sounds like a little bit short of Elizabeth. Oh, there's Striders? They look like Striders. Oh no, they're Chargers.
These will keep.
Do I need more medicinal herbs? So, where are we going to go? There's a... Do I continue north? Or do I go over there? Right, do I continue north? Or do I go over to the cauldron, which I know is over there? I'm thinking we set course for the cauldron. Yes. Although I do want a mount right now, so... We're going to get a mount. I've had enough of running around. Stay in this for now. This here. There we go. And this one, I do believe. Okay. Yes, follow it. I think we follow it back down to the road. It's just that we stay away from those stalkers. I really hate those. Is it up there?
Stocking up.
Oh, we're going to go and do the... If I'm not lucky, it'll be the shell walkers. Let's try and bypass then. I do not need to fight shell walkers, so... It's alright. Stay there. That did not work well. You missed.
I can get out of this. Got it!
Oh, this thing's really coming in handy now. No. Okay. Critical hit. Ethan! I got him! Don't know why scrap is there.
Rare part.
This could be bad. I'm hoping that they don't come after me, so...
Here we go again.
Well, that went a little bit better than I thought. What do you see? Must be the cauldron you're seeing. Alright. Go away. Scrappers. I hate scrappers.
I think I'm in the clear.
For now. What is that? I think okay. What was that? Go away. That's not fun. I'm going this way. So. Right. Yeah, I think I'm going like this way. I know you don't like off-road terrain, but... I know. Zeta. You stay there.
Going down fast.
Thank you for saying it a little bit louder. That took all night to get here. Right, where do we go? A single red-eye watch. What the hell is that? Oh no, is that what I think it is? Stalker. I know there is a stalker nearby somewhere. Let's see.
First strike.
I saw you kill him.
Got you.
There's two of them at least. When did I even use that tech?
That's it.
Good for stunning.
Already gone.
Oh, it hates that. Thing. Both. Sorry, Anna, what were you about to say? Come here, boy. You trying to get down the mountainside like an idiot? Oh, there you go. Oh. Okay, he's hitting me with electric, and I'm fine. I'm coming. Get him, boy. Good boy. Didn't realise there was one up here. Get off. Oh, for Pete's sake. Get off. Get off. Well, that went a little bit better than I thought, actually. Right, when I call you down there, I need you down there. Come on, boy. Took a little bit on the tree. It really did come in handy, this thing. I love it. This thing's good for taking them down and for stunning them. There's going to be any more around here.
Need to keep the upper hand.
Yes, which I just kept. Well, how do I get out of that? It's just not fun. Okay. Is it? Find the hidden entrance? There's a hidden entrance. I think I found it though. Right, it's a campfire back that way. I mean, I am thinking go to the campfire, pick up that medicinal thing, and then we move down to the campfire, stop there, and then that will do for now. Although I heard something humongously big. Nope. Because I get a bad feeling this is going to be a bad fight once we get into there. So on that note, I will say, may All Mother continue protecting us, and we shall explore the cauldron next time. Au revoir, mon ami.